Every morning at dawn, the caretakers at the elephant sanctuary noticed something extraordinary. Kesi, a 42-year-old African elephant, would approach the same corner of her enclosure. With deliberate precision, she would select red clay from the earth. Then she would begin to paint. Day after day, the same routine, the same methodical strokes. What shocked the scientists wasn't that she was painting, it was what she painted. Every single time. The same small figure, the same gentle curves. For months, researchers documented her obsession with this single image. They counted over 300 identical paintings. No variation, no experimentation, just the same heartbreaking dedication. The question haunted everyone who witnessed this ritual. What could drive an elephant to paint the same image day after day with such unwavering determination? If you're finding value in this, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. It was supposed to be a celebration of new life. But fate had other plans for Kesi and her unborn calf. After 22 months of pregnancy, complications arose during labor. The birth that should have brought joy became a nightmare. Despite the herd's support, Kesi's calf didn't survive the difficult delivery. The moment Kesi realized her baby was gone changed everything. She trumpeted a sound researchers had never heard before. A wail that seemed to carry the weight of maternal anguish itself. But what happened next stunned even the most experienced wildlife observers. Kesi refused to leave her calf's side. For 3 days and 3 nights, she maintained her vigil. She wouldn't eat, she wouldn't drink, she wouldn't move. Even when her herd tried to coax her away, Kesi stood firm. This was more than instinct. This was pure, devastating love. Building on what we covered about Kesi's devastating loss, something extraordinary was about to unfold. The sanctuary had introduced art therapy for their rescued elephants. Paintbrushes, canvas, colors. Most elephants simply splashed paint randomly, created abstract patterns. Nothing more. But when Kesi approached the easel for the first time, something different happened. She picked up the brush with her trunk, paused, then began to paint with deliberate precision. What emerged on that canvas left everyone speechless. The unmistakable outline of a baby elephant. Small, delicate, perfectly proportioned. But it wasn't just any baby elephant. The size, the posture, the exact shape of the ears. This was her calf, recreated from memory with stunning accuracy. Scientists couldn't believe what they were witnessing. Representational art. From an elephant in mourning, Kesi had found a way to bring her baby back, not in flesh, but in art. And this was only the beginning of her artistic journey through grief. For decades, scientists dismissed animal grief as mere human projection. But breakthrough research has shattered that assumption forever. Dr. Joyce Poole spent 30 years studying elephant emotions in Kenya. Her findings revealed elephants possess the same brain structures that process human grief. The limbic system, the hippocampus, the areas that make mourning possible. In Amboseli National Park, researchers documented something extraordinary. A matriarch named Echo returned to her dead calf's bones every single day. For 3 months, rain or shine, without fail. Brain scans revealed elevated cortisol levels identical to human trauma responses. The neurochemistry of loss. Measurable, undeniable, heartbreakingly real. Wild elephants have been observed carrying dead calves for miles. Refusing to eat, unable to sleep, exhibiting every symptom of clinical depression. The evidence is overwhelming. Animals grieve exactly like we do. Building on what we covered, Sita's painting wasn't madness. It was pure, scientific grief. As heartbreaking as our elephant mother's story is, she's not alone in her grief. Across the animal kingdom, mothers and families display devastating acts of remembrance. In the deep waters off New Zealand, marine biologists witnessed something extraordinary. A bottlenose dolphin mother carried her dead calf for 17 days straight. She refused to let it sink, refused to let go. 17 days of pure maternal devotion. But dolphins aren't the only ones who create memorials for their dead. Deep in the forests of Borneo, researchers discovered something that changed everything we thought we knew. Orangutan mothers return to the exact spots where they buried their young. They sit in silence. They touch the ground. They remember. Some return every single day for months, just like our elephant mother with her paints. But perhaps the most haunting memorial rituals belong to wolves. When a pack member dies, they don't just move on, they howl. They return to burial sites and howl into the night, a song of grief that echoes through mountains. These aren't just instincts. This is love. This is memory. This is grief in its purest form. And it proves that our elephant mother's daily painting ritual isn't unusual at all. Kesi's daily ritual teaches us something profound about the universal language of love. Across every species on Earth, the bond between mother and child transcends biology. But what makes Kesi's story extraordinary is how she transformed her grief into something beautiful. Through art, she found a way to keep her calf's memory alive forever. Her paintings became more than just brushstrokes on canvas. They became a bridge between human and animal understanding of loss. Researchers who witnessed her ritual were forever changed by what they saw. Her story shattered everything we thought we knew about animal emotion. Each day, as Kesi picks up her brush, she proves that love knows no boundaries. Her art speaks to every parent who has ever loved and lost. Through paint and canvas, she shows us that grief is love with nowhere to go. And in her daily ritual, that love finds its way home. Kesi's story reminds us that some bonds are simply unbreakable. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button and subscribe for more.